I'm just, you know, the map looks not full, like at all, but it really doesn't look like I am too far away. You barely just made it with 197. I wasn't paying attention. Like, I went back literally just so I could see, but then I wasn't paying attention. Now I am paying attention. No, it's not actually showing me anything. It's probably because there was no progress between the last time and now. Breadcrumbs, hello, hello. But like, look at the map. I don't really think there are many places for me to go. It only shows when you load a save. Oh, that makes sense. So I feel like the first place where I should go, because it's not too far away. Look at where I am right now, okay? Look at the dot. We have to go left, up, and then we have some opening on the right and then left, and some opening on the left and then up. And we are not too far away from there, so I feel like we should probably go there. What do you guys think? No, fly. No, I said fly. This is not a good start. This is definitely... Chat. I wish I could say that this is not normal, but this is very normal. Like, as soon as I start playing, it's like, you know, there are two brains in me. One brain is dedicated to chatting, and the other brain is dedicated to gaming. And you know, the brain that is dedicated to gaming, it needs a little bit of... you know, like old cars, that when you started them, you had to stay there for a while, mostly in winter, before the engine was working properly. That is literally how my brain works. Apparently both of my brains. There is a lot of brains in one head. I always say that in any moment in my brain, I am reading chat, answering to chat, minding the game, playing the game. There is always a song in the background. Like, I am always thinking about a song. This is not the right place. And sometimes I am even thinking about, you know, like all the things that I will have to do after the stream. Like, oh yeah, I have to order my groceries, or I have to call the dentist, I have to call the doctor, like all of those things that you could have to do in a normal day. This is not... Apparently that place that I was trying to reach is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. No, you know what? No. I know how to deal with them. I'm going to deal with them this way. You always have music in your head, same. There is like no moment in which I am not thinking about a song. I promised something, but I am going to start from the 1st of January, because I feel like it's much funnier if we start it with the new year. I am actually going to open a channel on Discord, and in that channel I am going to be posting a link to literally every single song that I have stuck in my brain. So you guys can have a constant idea of what is going on there. Because like sometimes it's a song that I like. Some other times it's a random pop song that I maybe didn't think about in the past 20 years. But I wake up and I think about it. Some other times it's anime openings. Some other times like it can be literally anything. Right in, hello. For example, right now I have Poker Face by Lady Gaga stuck in my brain. I don't particularly like it. Like, I guess I don't hate it, but it's not like I am a huge Lady Gaga fan. But I woke up with that song in my brain. I spent the good part of yesterday with quite cringe new metal song by an Italian band stuck in my brain. that a friend of mine used to listen to all the time, but I haven't seen that friend of mine in person in like 13 years or so? And I haven't heard that song in even longer. Terrible song is kinda okay. Stop calling, I don't wanna talk anymore. That one, I used to kinda like it, but then literally every single time that I went getting my nails done, they always had that song, and so now I kinda hate it. Who said Snappy? Ich bin Snappy, das kleine Krokodil. Da da na 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 na. Schnee, schna, Snappy, 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 Snappy. Blue, now every single German in chat hates you. And you know what? I feel like I feel like you kinda deserve it. Oh, right, sorry. No, sorry. I'm trying to... Okay. Have you seen the amount of times... How did you deal damage to me? Chat, I don't get it. I guess it can still deal damage to me, because while I am using the shield as a weapon, I am not using it as a shield, so it's not actually going to block. For me, this guy levels you up fast. Do I need to level up? Do I actually need? I don't really know if I am over-leveled, under-leveled, or whatnot. I got the infamous shield. Not only I got the infamous shield, but at first I also told chat, oh come on chat, this is so cheesy. I am not going to do this. And then, like, it's too nice. It's way too nice. Nothing. I guess I lost that money. Over-level will be really hard to do unintentionally, okay? So I am like appropriate level. You could say. Cheese. I love cheese. I feel like my life is actually a little bit worse since the moment I agreed with my doctor that I should avoid eating too much cheese. Like, you know, you could tell me that for health reasons I have to become vegetarian, and I would be very okay with it. Like, maybe sometimes I would crave bacon. Maybe sometimes I also crave jelly. I mean, actually I do, because peanut butter and jelly is so incredible. But yeah, that makes sense. What I said actually makes a lot of sense. Jelly, thank you for the raid. Hi! Were you still playing Dark Souls 3? I didn't have time to stop by today. PM, hello. Mike, hello. Fools Rodan, hello. Yes Cap, hello. Sandran, hello. Robbie, hello. You can hang out here. You can absolutely hang out here. Game Nut, hello. Jelly, of course, hello. You were playing Elden Ring, getting ready for tomorrow, aren't you? I was telling chat, I have this playthrough of Symphony of the Night that should be almost finished, and at some point today, but I don't know when, I am going to receive my collector's edition of the DLC of Elden Ring, which means that in any moment I could do an unboxing. And that is very cool. Shine Spark, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for the second month, which is great because it means that like you still kind of like me. You still think the stream is kind of okay. Thank you so much, guys. I love Jelly. Jelly is super fun. And if Jelly is still awake at this time, it means that Jelly is like staying up super late. But I guess I'm not your mom, unless. But usually we don't really get to hang out that much. Unless I am super free in the morning. I wasn't super free this morning because I had to go to my tax assistant. I hate taxes. Chat, who the hell invented taxation? I mean, I do understand why it exists, but why am I to pay? Can we just make the billionaires pay? Would it not be a little bit more convenient? You must get some sleep, Sandran. You do have to get your beauty sleep for the Elden Ring DLC. You don't want to play it while you are tired, okay? Because if you are tired, then you are not going to fully enjoy it, and that would be very bad. Anyway, hi Raiders, you probably know me. Because I hang out with Jelly, I hang out with Nova, you probably also hang out with Nova. So you probably saw me before. But if you didn't, which is very possible, hi, I'm Penny. Variety streamer from Italy, but like as you can possibly imagine, because there is a Miyazaki behind me, I do love From Software games. I think Miyazaki will have to go. I think the 18 inches of Mesmer are probably going to go in the same place where Miyazaki is right now. Which is a shame, because I mean, a lot of people are going to have the collector edition. Not a lot of people have a Miyazaki. Fala, hello. Panda, hi, making lunch. Guys, Panda has kitties. It's technically not his kitties, but he has kitties. Ask Panda to show his kitties. You think he would be okay with it? But like, think about it. Everybody and their moms can have the collector edition. Like, you literally just have to buy it and it's going to be yours. Not everybody have a Miyazaki. So you should probably keep Miyazaki visible. But at the same time, like, you get a collector edition and then you don't even showcase it. I don't know. I would probably have to move literally everything in my background just to accommodate Mesmer. Plot twist, imagine if Mesmer is actually a terrible character. Like, we are all going to hate him. Now that would be fun. Gamer problem. I was mentioning earlier that, like, I am okay with getting collector's editions and similar stuff, because I am sorry to tell you, but one day I will be old. Like, very old. I'm going to be wrinkly. I'm going to be unwatchable, ugly, old hag. And like, when I am very, 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 very old, I want to open a pub. Like, it's my long-term kind of dream to have a pub, so that I can end up getting drunk in my own place every day. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. And like, you know, all of this stuff would be incredible as decoration for a pub. I have been in many pubs where the background, like behind the counter, they showcase, like... I have been in places where they were showcasing stuff they got from travels, and so you have souvenirs from all around the world. I have seen places where they have all sort of souvenirs from concerts. I have seen places where, like, I know of anime pubs where they have a lot of anime related merch. Like, can't I just have a gamer pub where I have all of my gamer stuff in the background? Would that not be amazing? Anime is cringe. I saw Freeren. She told me to say that she loves Mike, but only if Mike loves her back. She was at the cafe this very morning. I promise. It did happen. Is this next week? I mean, no. For now I'm just a hag, but I am not old and wrinkly. Or at the very least, I am not wrinkly. Luna, hi! How do you send bits? There should be a menu. Like, at the bottom of chat, there should be like the bits symbol, and I think you can get them from there. I honestly never, like, I gift subs sometimes, like if it's the birthday of a streamer friend. You have bought Collector Edition now of Elden Ring, you just picked the DLC one. I am jealous. It is going to arrive. Like, I do. I received the tracking mail for my Collector's Edition, but it's not here yet. So I guess it's going to arrive sometime today. But I am very happy that you already have it. Did you open? Did you open, Luna? Did you see the statue? May absorb damage taken. I don't particularly like this may. Like, it may or may not absorb it. Black cape for vampires. But do I get something like a secondary effect? Check your Discord. Did you send me a photo? Did you send me a photo of the collector edition? I was telling chat that I don't know where to put Mesmer, because Mesmer is just so big. Yes, he is very big. I want to have him in a place where people can see that he's there. But I don't I will probably have to move things around. There is a Alucard cloak that you started a game with before death robbed you. Okay, but does it have any secret power? Because if it doesn't have any secret power, I might want to keep mine, since it says that it converts damage to hearts, the one that I'm using. So it's a little bit better. The blood cloak is better, yeah. That's how I felt. Then, if you told me that maybe the other one had some secret effect, it seems to me that in this game, everybody, everything has a secret effect. So it was not impossible. Also, Luna, thank you for the beats. Status good. Wish you had it as good as Alucard. I wish I was as sexy as Alucard. I mean, Alucard do be hot. Way more than Richter. But way more. So we reconnected with this other part of the map, which as you can see, it's not fully explored. You see down and then a little bit on the right, which is definitely not fully explored. But also above my head is not fully explored. So I think I want to go there first. Can I go? Yes, I can go here. I'm getting 1 coin at a time. You're envious of Alucard hair. They are beautiful. You know what? Same. I also wish I could sport that silver hair. Sheriff, hello. Teleport room. Another one. So now we basically cover all of the map. There is still one place where I definitely want to go, which is all the way to the left from where I am right now. You soon will have 2 rooms in the house you live in. Your bedroom is messy. It will become your game room, and the smaller room is your bedroom. I mean, it's kind of how I did. Because this place where I stream from, it's basically my office. But it's not the place where I sleep. And so I have a separate room. Who isn't? You all want to have silver hair? I think this was really just to... Oh, no, chat. I was saying this is just to paint. This is not just to paint. We found another useful item. You're envious of the cool platform. I think I am mostly envious because in real life I can't really use any spell. I feel like it would be quite convenient to use spells. Even though I can't really use the spells in the game. So probably I wouldn't be able to input them, not even in real life. I do want to go down and check if there is a secret room. Like here. No? Really? It kinda looked like it could host a secret room. Silver hair is pog if you can rock it, it's not for everyone. Well, I can tell you for sure since I do have a silver wig. I mean, it's not really silver, it's more like platinum. It's the one that I use for my 2B cosplay, that I look awful with it. Because I think if you don't have a little bit of contrast between your skin color and the silver, it doesn't really look nice. It looks like I am dying. I'm trying to see... there is an opening all the way to the right. So we probably want to go there. Now that we unlock some teleporters, you might wanna pay the librarian another visit. The problem is that the librarian is only in the other Like in the non-upside down version of the castle. I have the invitation, like whatever is the name. I have that one, so I can go there, but then I don't know where am I going to end up when I go away. It's your birthday today! Happy birthday! That is a great present. I know that you probably paid it yourself, but it's still a present nonetheless. Chat, can we have many happy birthdays for my friend Luna? Luna has been supporting my stream since like day 10. Like I think I was like really just starting when Luna found me. And it's their birthday today, and you guys know that I love birthdays. So happy birthday to you. Money. I also have a lot of money. So like, seeing the merchant is probably not a terrible plan. Stupid fleaman. I am trying to not use this very cheesy thing too often. Like, sometimes I do want my HP back. Donmo's birthday get twisted around to us giving Penny presents. I mean, it makes sense. Luna gave me beats. So once again, your birthday became my birthday. How many things are in that room? Thankfully, I have the cheese. I am more than willing to admit that it's like really cheesy as a setup, but at the same time, you know, I have it. Why would I not use it? Why should I not use it on purpose? Are you something that can open? No, you are not something that can open. So you're telling me this huge room didn't really have much going on? And now we really have to go back. I do want to pay a visit to the merchant again. And there is also another thing that I will want to do once I am there. Once I am in the... before mirroring universe. So, you know that I never found the way to breathe underwater? I think I know where is it. Because when I was here, so in the upside down castle, I did find an opening. I found an opening that I never found in the original version of the castle. And I kind of have a feeling that it must be there. Like, I really can't think of another place where it could be. And so maybe while I am there, if I can, I might actually want to try. Chat. I was pretty sure I had... Oh, library card, there you go. Your kitty hates sparkling water. He punches the glass and sometimes directly the water. Because he sees the bubbles, but he doesn't understand. That is why. In the Saturn version, there is another stage there. I really don't understand why different versions are so much different. You know, we're not talking about a remake. We're talking about something that should be close enough. Hey, buddy.
What can I do for you?
First, I am going to... Ooh, chat, look at the amount of money.
Thank you.
I wish it was in real life.
I'm interested in this.
Then, what do I want to buy? Last time you told me that there is not, like, anything that it's worth buying. I do have the super jump. I kind of feel like the only thing that I didn't find, but now I have a solid idea of where to find, is whatever tool to breathe underwater. I am in the upside down castle. Yeah. I mean, now I went back. Have you jumped under the librarian? I didn't notice that I could until now. Like, I literally didn't see there was an opening. It's useless that I do buy a magic scroll, because I really don't seem to be able to input magic. I kind of want to buy this Joseph cloak, just because I can change its color. But then Joseph cloak is not going to be as good as the one that I am using. And so I would buy, try the color and be like, yeah, this was really nice, and then never use it ever again. Is the diamond plate is better than what I have right now? I don't remember if what I have right now gives any other effect though.
Farewell for now.
Does it? Oh well, right now I am wearing the spike breaker, but I do have the Alucard mail, which resists fire, lighting and ice, so probably no. Probably he's not selling anything
What
better.
can I do for you?
What can I do
I'm
for
interested
you?
in
Xiao
this.
Miantao, hello, hello. I might just want to spend money in potions and hike potions. Like, eventually there's going to be a boss fight, I am assuming. And when there is a boss fight, I might need it. I might want it. Thunderbrand. The sword named Harper. I don't really think there is anything that I need. So I think I'm just going to buy potions.
Thank you.
Restores all HP, and I only have one of them. Let me buy another one. And I probably want to restore my mana.
Thank you.
Anti-venom, Ankar's hammer. You haven't looked at everything? Yes, I did. Like, we made it all the way to Magic Scroll. I have seen everything. Kane, hi. Bam, ba, bam, 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 bam. You had a surgery. I hope it went well. I hope it just, you know, like, the normal pain post-surgery. Absolutely rest. It is very important for a good recovery. I don't really think there is anything that I should be buying, like, other than potions.
I'm interested in this.
These tactics are just going to show you how do you kill bosses that you have already killed. And I'm like, thank you, I have already killed them.
I'm interested in this.
Torn meniscus, that is not good. My father actually has bionic knee. I don't know if bionic is the right word, but it's not made of bones and whatever else is a knee made of. It's made of something like, you know that I have no idea, titanium? It's probably titanium. This is the enemy list. Chat, I really don't think there is anything that I am supposed to buy.
What can I do for you? Farewell
What
for
can
now.
I do for you?
What can I do for you?
I am trying to jump.
Thank you. Farewell for now.
How am I?
What can I do
No.
for you?
So, I am trying to understand
Farewell
how
for
to
now.
jump under, like in the opening under him.
What can I do for you?
But it seems that there is a transparent
Farewell for
wall.
now.
I have to go in the room below. And somehow it's not signaled on the map. Like, I had no way to know that I could by just looking at the map. I wonder how many other things I have missed. I wonder the amount of secrets. You know, so far I have been navigating using the map as an indication, but the map doesn't really show you everything. How do I go down? From here, probably. Tons and tons of illusory walls. I mean, I am even having a hard time finding the room down. A lot of people have been telling me that this is their favorite soundtrack. I really don't think I can agree. Like, don't get me wrong, it's incredible. Like, every single one of the soundtracks has been good. But my favorite is still the one in the caves. Like, I like it way more than this one. But way more. I think this is not even my second favorite. I think my second favorite is the one in the initial area. I should be almost in the right place, I am assuming. Am I? Yes, almost. I didn't mean to become mist. So we have to keep going this way, and then there's going to be a way up. You think it's just the most recognized track? The deep caves are so... Yeah, I really like the soundtrack of the caves. It has to be one of my favorite soundtracks, period. Like, I rarely heard something that I like that much. The flea men deserve the cheese. I don't feel bad. The cavern is also your favorite. Yeah, it's really beautiful. This is not the place. This is actually not the right place. Then I am lost. It is the right place. Can I break? No, I don't remember how it's done. I guess this is not the right place. Keep going, like to the left. I guess I don't remember where is the merchant anymore. Crowd of cheesing freemen. Are you the right? You are the right one, aren't you? Oh man, I can't believe. So I can kill him. I can actually kill him. Oh no, it wasn't it. So you bouncy. Wait. This is ridiculous and I am loving it. It's like he doesn't even say anything. You know, you will think that it's annoying for him, but apparently no. Do it repeatedly before you reach the ground. I don't know if I know how to do that. Do it about 50 times without hitting the ground and you get a bunch of stuff. I am not sure that I know how to... Like, no, not this way. No. I am not understanding how. Just keep entering the input, but without waiting to reach the floor again. Just repeat the jump. No. It's not... Okay. I did finally understand. But it seems that I have been having issues with inputs all this time. Like, it's the reason why I can't really use magic. BRB, hello. So if this is something that relies on precise input, I am not really sure that... Now see? Bam Bam Maxi! Thank you so much for the raid. Hi! Welcome raiders, welcome everybody. How was the rest of the Maxiton? Maxi has been doing something that I absolutely love. Something that honestly I think eventually I am going to steal the idea. He's been replaying all of those games that he was playing when he started. Like, you know, replaying all of the first speedruns that he learned and all of that. And I think it's a fantastic idea. Like, you know, since it's kind of in the nature of Twitch that people just find you as you go on, and many people never really got to watch all of the games that you streamed at the beginning of your adventure. So I actually think it's super fun. Like, eventually I will want to do something similar. Minus the speedruns. I am as slow as someone can possibly be while playing a game. Reason why you are going to see me doing something very silly now that we are going to get back into the game. But first, Maxi, hello. Mambo Dave, hello. Winter Grimoire, hello. Whip Renegade, hello. I am Big Boy, hello. JX Jam, hello. Andy, hello. Nice to see you. CDA Boy, hello. Zaria, hello. Farther, hello. Fefree, hello. CP Billy, hello. Silver Wolf, hello. Awful, hello. Raiders, I'm Penny, variety streamer from Italy. I really play a bunch of everything. I range all the way from Souls games to retro games to the driving simulators, like literally. Horror games in mostly in October, or when chat really wants me to, because I am very easily terrified. And yes, I do have a silly accent. Everybody is right. What the heck? Italy is not really big on gaming, unless we are talking about FIFA. If we're talking about FIFA, then it's huge. Melan, thank you for the raid! I literally just finished introducing myself to the raiders. I am going to introduce myself again. Thank you so much for choosing me, everybody. What were you up to today? Melan Potato is raiding. All of the potato gems are in here too. You just made me crave roasted potatoes for dinner. And do you know what is the problem of making roasted potatoes now? That it's like 35 Celsius. Do I really want to use the oven? Do I really want to turn on the oven? We'll see. We'll see which part of my brain is going to win. The one that really wants roasted potatoes, or the one that really doesn't want the house to become hell? What do we have? Hold on. Hold! When are you streaming FIFA? I used to play a lot of FIFA growing up, because my father plays video games, but he mostly plays like sport games and stuff like that. So we used to play FIFA together, and this is so unlucky. The first raid went through. The second raid entered straight into the ads. Anthony, thank you for gifting us up to Melan. I hope you are safe from the ads. Thank you so much. Winterborn, hello. Miyazaki has spoken DLC soon. I mean, we can ask him. He's literally just there with his MILF hat. We can just ask him what do we have to expect from the Elden Ring DLC. How many bosses? Am I going to have a new giant hammer to be happy with? Like, see? He's just hanging there, relaxing before the DLC comes out. He's always just there. This is a fantastic game. I am loving it. I actually think we should be finishing today, because like right now you are seeing me in the regular castle, but I already explored most of the upside down version. And I came back because all this time I haven't found whatever is the tool that you need to use to breathe underwater. And I think I know where to find it. And I think it's probably a breakable wall in the caves, which I would have never noticed if it wasn't for the fact that I noticed in the other version, like when instead of being the floor it was on the ceiling. And so I think I really want to go there. The game is a little loud. I haven't changed it, like, at all compared to the other times. Like, did it reset? Did it actually reset? Give me a second, I am making it less loud. Man, the volume is at 26%. Let me know if now it's better. You like the accent and approve of this badass streamer. Thank you so much. Not really much I can do about the accent. You know, it's been with me for a very long time. And I guess at this point it's here to stay. So I am trying to do this thing because chat told me that I could, but I am not really understanding Like, am I supposed to do it 1,000,000,000 times? Keep the accent. I mean, I wouldn't really know how to make it go away. This is really the improved version. Like, I already took some lessons to make me sound a little less Italian. But this is like, you know, I can't really do anything more than this. After all, there's plenty of people from the USA who moved to Italy. And even after many years, they still have a very strong accent. So I feel like it's normal. Like, accent is something that it's very hard to lose. You have to let the nerd land before you hit him again. Just do it 5-10 consecutive times. But do I have to make him hit all the way up on the ceiling? What kind of weird person from the USA will move to Italy? I know, right, Mike? I don't know anyone who ever did that. Definitely not you. No need to slam his head into the ceiling. I thought I had to. I just got the Axe Lord armor. So I really just have to do these many times. I don't need to keep bouncing him. Imagine chilling in your library and this dude keeps slamming you in the butt every 3 seconds. I mean, I am sure there's probably some movies about that. Italy is good for high pass for tourists. Utter garbage to live in. As an Italian, I absolutely agree with you. I think my favorite thing about being Italian is that Italy is in the European Union, which means that I can just go everywhere I want without having to ask any permission, like any visa or anything. I don't need passport. That is definitely my favorite thing about being Italian. Of course, we have great food and like great scenery, great landscapes. Like, I totally recommend everyone to come here for a holiday. But living in Italy, if you are retired, like if you don't need to deal with the job system, if you don't really need to deal with bureaucracy, then I guess you can. But if you are still in the age where you need to have a job, then I don't really know. Wouldn't recommend. Favorite thing of being Italian, it's easy to live, true. Elden Ring has major update for all the weapon character. I did update the game this morning, and I am waiting for my collector's edition to arrive. Thankfully, the delivery guy knows that he can deliver to my neighbor, and my neighbor knows that she can write me, and I am going to go and pick it. Guys, it's not really giving me anything else, and I am really starting to feel bad about him. Yeah, poor old man trying to write some poetry, and I mean, maybe he likes it. Maybe he's actually into that. Unboxing or Riot? I mean, it kinda depends on how long will it take for me to finish Castlevania. And I feel like if I keep spending time booping the butt of an old man, this is going to take a very long time. He's not really giving me anything anymore. You ever do streams in Italian? Never did. Like, not even a single time. I do start yelling in Italian if I get angry. Like, that's definitely something that happened before. If I get frustrated at a game, I am going to insult the game in Italian. But the entire stream Italian? Never. Guys, I think I'm just going to go. Like, he gave me an axe. And I think that it's more than I probably deserve. I want to go to the caves. There is a teleporter that is close enough to the caves. And I want to go there fast, since we are basically re-exploring areas that we already explored before. So I am going to use my shield. This guy is gonna need to go to the bathroom. He's probably gonna need to. And yes, he's going to use the bidet towel. Diablo Storm, hello, hello. You can get a second Ring of Arcana from him, but the rest of his drop aren't until New Game Plus. I mean, if it was faster, I will just stay there. But it doesn't look fast at all. Like I have been headbutting, but like literally headbutting for quite a long time. Banana popcorn? You know, I heard about caramel popcorn, but I never heard about banana popcorn. Italian insult, what is the difference between stronzo and coglione? So, if you are coglione, you are doing something stupid. If you are stronzo, you are doing something like negative. Like, let me find a practical example. If I drop water on your bed because I am walking next to your bed with a glass in my hand and it just happens that I drop it, then you can say, oh, coglione, which is like you really did something stupid. But if I drop water on your bed and then I tell everybody that you actually peed on your bed, then I am stronzo. Like, you know, there is some... there is a more negative connotation. You're calling someone out for being a jerk. Yeah, stronzo is asshole. Even if stronzo literally means like piece of shit. And coglione is more like dambas. So you don't really use them in the same way. Also, coglione, like very often, is how you say hi to your friends. Grazie per l'explanation. You're welcome. Like, it's very normal amongst Italians that you see a friend, like, even in the middle of the road, and you're like, "Wey, coglione!" So you can actually use it in a way that is not even super negative. Yeah, it's kind of like, "Hey, bitches!" They literally same concept. Let's get down to the caves. What did I just find? An axe. No. I want the timer. I want the time stop. I am aware that once I make it back to the reverse castle, the time stop is not really that functioning anymore. Like most of the times that I try to use it, it didn't work anymore. But as long as I am here, then I do feel like I should keep it. How do you say fat and cat in Italian? Do you know what is funny? That my cat is called Ciccio, which literally means chubby. And so I guess that is one way. And I am talking about a cat, so that really makes a lot of sense. You say gatto ciccione. But Ciccio is chubby, and it's a beautiful name for a cat, if you ask me. But I might be biased. How many Italian words, you know, are insult or swear words? Probably all of them. Mike also knows how to say pronto, which is, you know, how you answer to the phone. Are you the place? No, you are not the place. I know that somewhere around here there is a breakable wall, but I really don't know where is the breakable wall. Could it be on the other side here? No, I can't go on the other side there because there is the waterfall. Pronto in Spanish means soon. Pronto in Italian means I'm ready. But it's actually like, you know, in English you pick up the phone and you say hello. In Italian you say pronto, which means I'm ready. And I guess you are ready to listen. Listen to a podcast about the story of Cicciolina. You know what? Cicciolina, she ended up doing a lot of like weird stuff when she became older. But Cicciolina has been the most honest politician of the history of Italy. And I say this because she only accepted a role in the government because she wanted people to be able to divorce. Like she was fighting for the right to divorce, and in the very moment that bill passed, in the moment divorce became legal, which happened like super late, I think it was in the 70s, she retired. She was like, okay, I never actually meant to be a politician, I couldn't care less. But she really cared about that one issue, and she did work towards that. So way more honest than most politicians. No, this is not the way. Keep going right towards the save room. I know that it's somewhere around here. I just don't really... I mean, I should be able to see that, because it's very purple. Isn't it? So technically I should notice. The woman had a plan, like, she really just wanted women to be able to divorce. Because until then, men could be violent and face no punishment. Still going. Still going. Honestly, I feel like being able to divorce is a victory for everyone. Men, women. Got rid of one, got rid of the other one. Is the crystal already broke? Yeah, no. The only problem is that in the upside down version, I could see that. But in this place, I can't. Like, I never actually noticed. Is it somewhere around here? I mean, if it was a ceiling, I think it's you.
There is something funny about this wall.
I know there is something funny about this wall, but it seems that... Oh, okay, I have to break it this way. I thought I could jump. Oh, you're still alive, sorry. I thought I killed you. I thought I put you out of your misery.
I'll guide you to meet your destiny.
This is the same voice as the merchant. It's literally the same voice. Oh, sorry. No. Buddy! He was probably Italian. Like, I paid for the entire trip. They just leave me behind. He was an Italian taxi driver. Onyx. So still nothing like really interesting. Did you explore this area? No, I couldn't. I never found this area. The only reason why I know that this area exists is because I found the upside down version. Now, this is gonna be a problem when I run out of mana and I don't have any place to stay that doesn't actually deal damage. Okay, we made it on time. We made it on time. Vampires are allergic to water. I thought it was gamers. I thought the reason is that we are gamers, not that we are vampires. I'm waiting for my mana to come back. How dare you? And I mean, I am the gamer here, so I guess I am stinky. This game still looks amazing, I am loving it. There was no real reason for me to not play it before. The only reason is that the game came out in 1997. In 1997, it was my parents who decided which games I could play and which games I couldn't. And I mean, considering how old I was, fair. And probably they deemed this game to be a little bit too much, like, dark. I found a holy symbol. Holy diver. Na 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 na. Ba 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 bum ba ba bum. Holy symbol. Protection while underwater. So now I can explore. Come and get away. Get away. Holy diver. I don't know if Maxi is still here. Like, honestly, I hope he is resting. But guys, have you heard Maxi playing? Have you heard all the things that he can do with a drum? It's one of those things that I always found silly about me, that I love music so much, and I consider myself quite knowledgeable about music, but I never learned to play anything at all. I wanted to learn how to play drums. My father told me where I could put the drums, and I guess, you know, and then I became older and just, I feel like I don't have enough time to learn now. Extractive, hello, nice to see you. It feels great to be able to finally explore underwater. It was basically the only part of the map that I didn't paint. It was very nice of him to tell you the best place to set your drums up. I mean, we're talking about the same man who murdered my Furby because it was making noise. So, a Furby will make much less noise than drums. Dex, hello. Where do I want to go? I want to keep exploring all the water that I couldn't explore until now. Which means we have to go... Oh no, man. This is very long now. Would I have to go a very long way? Do I want to go? Oh no, it's not a long way. I'm a moron. There is an opening. I'm very blind. In our stream tonight, you saw pictures of bald Furbies. It was a disturbing reality. Were you watching Beat Wizard? I feel like I really should know if that was Beat Wizard, because he is my brother in Furby. Have you heard Sleep Token Drummer? I did, but I have to admit I am not the biggest fan of Sleep Token. Like, I don't hate them, but they're definitely not like a favorite of mine. Now we can go down this way. Oh my lord! I was actually missing enemies that I have never seen before. No, but it could have been happening in multiple streams. Beat Wizard is my brother in Furby. He does have an original Furby that he often showcases into the stream. And it happens very often that while I am there, we always end up exploring, like looking on Etsy for all of the weird Furbies that people are selling. So it was really realistic that you were there. And he's also a retro streamer. So if you guys are watching me because you enjoy retro games, there is another name that I absolutely recommend. Bum 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 bum. Back up we go. There's still part of the cave that I didn't explore, which is here. But it doesn't really seem to have much going on, other than the fish. How much is the fish? More stuff down here. Anti-venom, better than nothing. Are you a hamster? Well, I am definitely more of a hamster than a savored fish head. But like, definitely. I think at least at the moment my favorite drummer is the drummer of Tool. And I say it at the moment, but considering that Tool is my favorite band, I think it's a very long moment. I think it's like a permanent moment. Like the moment is lasting all of my life. Now we can get this paint. No, we can't. Excuse me. Do I have to reach it this way? Okay. For once in my life, I understood something. And now we can also explore this way, which is another place that I couldn't see. Any good Tool songs? All of them. Huh? So I have been here. If you ask me, literally every Tool song is a good Tool song. My favorites are Schism, Sober, Right Into, like I literally love, I just love them. I really don't think there is any song that I don't like. For once in my life, I understood something. My mods are never adding quotes anymore. Squids once said that it's not worth adding them because I always make the same jokes. Which I mean, I kind of feel like he has a point. But it's not true all the time. I found Tom Cruise shoes. They are probably small. Is the Retropole up? Yes! It's actually in the title. It's exclamation mark pole. I'm not really seeing anything underwater there, but I do want to see underwater here. Oh, there is the wheel. There is the wheel for the boat. And there was actually nothing in here. I don't know what I was expecting. Little song you don't jive with is Chocolate Chip Trip. I think, like, of course I have my favorites, but I think I like all of the songs. I have been slightly, and only slightly, disappointed by... There was a mistake, I didn't want to use that. I've been slightly disappointed by... Oh my god, why is my memory so bad? Fear Inoculum. But it's not because it's bad. It's because it took them so many years to release it that I was expecting it to be the best album they ever made. And it wasn't the best album they ever made. But I still love it anyway. After seeing the poll, you didn't vote for your own game. I actually didn't add any game. I said I was going to add one game because technically I am a tier 3 sub of me, but I was so much satisfied with some of the games that you guys proposed that, like, I didn't really feel like adding another one. And I think I would have added Soul River. You voted for Metal Gear Solid 1. I am terrified, actually. Like, I think that is going to win. And I am terrified because, like, I don't really do very well when there is a very long cutscene. Like, I don't know what am I supposed to do. Am I just supposed to shut up and let the characters talk? Like, it's a Twitch stream. It's not a walkthrough on YouTube. No, I am going the wrong way.
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia! Aaron, hi! Thank you so much. 42 is a lot.
42 is a
It's
lot
like-
now.
It's
Wowzers.
only 1-0 away from 420, if you think about it. Can you really say that it's not true? That it's only 1-0 away from 420? Thank you so much. Thank you for all of your support. And how are you doing today? Yeah, I'm going to keep the axe. The time stop is not particularly useful once I make it back to the reverse castle. I can give you my geopolitical take on nuclear disarmament during the cutscenes. My opinion about nuclear disarmament would be extremely different from my opinion about nuclear planes. Thank you for asking. Like, very different. Is this the right way? This is the right way. So, now I can teleport back to the upside down castle. There is a part of me that is kinda hoping one of the three Dooms is actually going to win. Because, I mean, it's Doom. Guys, this is not looking like it's gonna make me go back to the upside down. You have to teleport from the keep where you found Richter. Which, of course, it's up here, right? Like, I have to go, it's this one, okay. Man, then it's really not comfortable coming to the merchant. Time to one-up and eat 4 cookies. I run out of cookies, chat. I think I have to buy my groceries very soon, because the idea that I am out of cookies is actually very painful. But like, very painful. I am in that very awkward moment of the groceries cycle, in which I still have a lot of some stuff. So it's a bit too early to buy groceries again, but I run out of something. And so I would have to buy groceries again for that stuff. For example, I no longer have bread. And like, have you seen an Italian living without bread? That's just not a thing. But I am still very full of vegetables. And so it's not the time to buy groceries again. I guess I will have to go to the bakery and only buy bread. I have hiccups. Chat, why do I have hiccups? Doesn't bread have to be day fresh? I don't have that time. I usually just buy like a kilogram of bread, and I freeze whatever I am not using on the same day. And then day by day, like in the evening, last thing I do before going to sleep, I take out of the freezer the bread I am going to eat the day after. But like every single time I go to the bakery, all the people that I see there are like at least 80 years old. So I think the idea of daily fresh bread is for people with a lot of free time. Doesn't it get soggy? If you put it in the fridge, yes. If you put it in the freezer, no. I like the axe better. We ain't rich. It's more of a matter of time. I mean, the price will be the same. The price will be the same. But I don't have time to go every morning. What if you stop eating bread entirely? I do have a problem. Like, how am I supposed to clean my plate if I have no bread? Am I just going to leave sauce at the bottom of my plate? You know that if I leave sauce at the bottom of the plate, my grandma is going to materialize next to me and beat me up. You know, that is what happens to Italians when they don't clean. And also, how am I supposed to have a toast with peanut butter and jelly and banana? How am I supposed to do that? Lick your plate. That is what we do when... Hold on a second, I am not sure what No, I am pretty sure what am I doing. That is what we actually do when we run out of bread. Like, my grandma would rather see me licking the plate than just leaving stuff behind. She'll be like, you are wasting it. What if you didn't have sauce either? I might as well kill myself. Like, sorry. I know that it might sound excessive, but like, privating an Italian of the sacrosanct variety in food, it's just not, I can't. I mean, I am lactose intolerant. I eat cheese. I eat cheese all the time. Because I would rather just be sick than not have my variety. Netherlands are real, Belgium is imaginary. Considering that I have been in Belgium, I can confirm it's definitely imaginary. Or at least many things about Belgium feel like they are unreal. No, this is a teleport room, so it's definitely not what I needed. But it was an opening to explore, so at least now I know what is the opening. Where do we want to go? Like, we can teleport, so it might be the right thing to do. There is a part of the map on the left side, but not like all the way to the left. Like, you see there is a vertical room that is very tall. Above the tall vertical room, there is that L-shaped room where I didn't explore two of the openings. So I think I want to go there. Pretty much done. Unless I want a crazy two-handed magic sword that summons skeletons. That does sound funny, but what I am doing right now is pretty much like exploring. Like, I can see the map has not been painted, and I do want to paint the map. I definitely want to teleport. We're going to teleport to the teleporter on the right, because there's not one, but two parts on the right that I haven't really fully explored. Do you know what feels unreal about Belgium? They don't really use cars. I mean, they do if they really have to, but they actively try to not use the car. And they have a public transport that makes it possible, or at least they had it in Brussels. Then maybe in the countryside it's not that good. As a person who many years ago made the choice that I am never going to drive, that is actually heaven to me. Chat, I am going to give you a solid piece of penny lore. Do you know why I know French? Well, it was mandatory to study in middle school, but I kept studying it in high school because I thought that one of the possible outcomes of my life was actually to move to Belgium and work for the European Parliament. Like, there are many jobs that you can do there. I could have just picked something. And then it turned out that the one job that would have really been ideal for me in that place is a job that doesn't pay at all. And I have been told by someone who does that job, and so I ended up changing my mind. But I actually wanted to be the most boring job in the most boring country. Oh, Belgium is really not boring. I mean, if you like cheese and if you like craft beer, Belgium is like heaven. Belgium also has my favorite chocolate. Like, there is really a lot of stuff that I truly love about Belgium. But I wanted to be a translator. I wanted to be one of those translators, like, you know, on spot. Do you call them instant translators? And one of my high school teachers, she was actually a translator. And she said, because of how little I get paid, I have to teach as well. Goddess Shield. She was like, if it was only for the money that I make with translations, I would be extremely poor. Like, I wouldn't be able to live. Engrave with Goddess image. You are not really telling me much. And she made me completely change my mind about it. Could have a penny. Instead we got Van der Leyden. I mean, I would have never been in that relevant position. I mean, never say never. I always did like economy. I mean, in high school I went to the school to become accountant. Which is boring. Like, I think being an accountant is probably the most boring job. If there is such a thing as the most boring, being an accountant has to be that. And then I went in university for business administration. because it was a good combination between studying law and studying economy. So I guess I am into that. Did you eat Brussels sprouts? I hate them. It's the worst vegetable in the history of vegetables. I heard Finland is not real, but I can't really confirm nor deny because I haven't been there. I think we are pretty much done here, but we are not done a bit to the left and then up. So I guess we are gonna go there. Finland is a psyop. I mean, don't they always say that Finland is the happiest country in the world? I dropped the axe. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't particularly care about any of this stuff. I also don't care about that one. If it's not one of my favorites, I consider them interchangeable. Like, I don't really care about what I find. The ceiling is breakable. In that big room? In that one big room? Like, I was heading towards an opening in the map. You think Finland is real, but you can only find it when you absolutely need it. So it's like the toilet room. There is another plot hole, if you ask me, in Harry Potter. Like, it's no secret that I have never been a fan of Harry Potter. Like, even before J.K. Rowling became full of hatred and I can't support. But even before that, I always complained that Harry Potter has a lot of plot holes. That is one of them. Like, you know, they could have just thought something like, I need to find a room where Harry Potter is organizing something sus. And they would have found them immediately. But they didn't. Josephine, it's pretty unreal. I am always extremely surprised that it seems to always be, you know, in the list of countries where people are happy. I wouldn't be happy with all of that cold, but I guess it's like me. Glue glue, did you like Tool Pancake? They are very like technical. Yeah, exactly, it's cold. I will never be happy there. I assume there's a lot of super mega cool stuff that makes it a happy place to live. But man, I really dislike cold. Cold is like my least favorite thing. Alright, most of the Chosen One stories kind of fill the plot holes. I mean, my biggest issue with the entire story is that they have a map showcasing the names of people. And like, we know that even if someone is transmuted into an animal, it's still going to show their name. And in like, how many years nobody noticed that Ron Weasley was sleeping with another man? Because his rat was actually a man. And like, nobody ever said anything. He wasn't even just a random man, he was a dead man. That is my biggest problem. And you can't really explain it with the Chosen One theory. But again, it's really just, it's a story for children. I guess children don't really care about plot holes. We listened to Schism and Sober, and the song felt less technical and more emotional. However, you didn't have the fitting mood for them, therefore you were bored. I mean, I feel like when it comes to Tool, you either love them or you hate them. There is no middle ground. I know a lot of people that really dislike them because they find them boring. Who was sleeping with a man? Ron Weasley. He was sleeping with the rat. But the rat was not a rat, the rat was a man. And they were like, the map didn't show it. The map didn't say, hey, why is there a dead man sleeping on the bedside table of my brother? Fun and boring, but you didn't dislike them. Then maybe it is a matter of mood. You just have to be in a different mood. Beep, 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 beep. I don't really want... Ouch. I was about to say I don't really want to deal with all of these, so I'm just going to fly. Fly away. You're kind of middle ground about Tool and the Perfect Circle. You like Maynard. So like you are not someone who is obsessed with them like me, but you also don't hate them. I always heard a lot of like very all or nothing kind of opinions by people. All your homies hate Nova Skeletons. I mean, I can just go through them with the shield. Technically I have a way to make them not problematic. They die with only one hit, even without the shield. I think the part that I am hating here is not them. It's this mechanism, like the traps on the ground. But I guess the traps on the ground don't really matter when you can get back HP anyway. The spike traps has killed you so many times, same. Now I am paying attention to them, but I am also just going through with the shield. At least I don't have to get worried about the enemies as well. I am trying to go all the way up, so I think I just have to fly up this way. All the way. Am I all the way? I am all the way. Din 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 din. I am too much all the way now, but we can go not there. If I go there, there is nothing, so we have to go right. I am basically trying to go where the water is. Since now I can explore underwater, and I kind of feel like I should explore underwater. Dodo bird. Last time that I saw an image of a dodo, it wasn't that ugly. But I guess if the game says so, the bird has the rarest weapon in the game. I mean, it makes sense that a dodo would have something very rare. Pam 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 pam. This is my favorite music. This one. But it also kind of reminds me of a fairy tale version of Another Day in Paradise. Which may or may not make sense. Chill 8-bit vibes, definitely. Huh? Oh, I have no mana. I was like, why is my shield not working? Yeah, the Phil Collins song. There's part of this song that kind of reminds me of that. Don't mind me while I paint my map. But it seems that painting my map is actually kinda pointless. Because there is nothing there for me. El Barto, hello, hello.
Mamma mia!
Why is it not painting it for real? Mori! It is 1 year, thank you so much.
Please, Pennymeowy.
Thank you very much. Time flies for real. I feel like it's been, you know, since 2020 and all of the problems that happened in 2020, time has been flowing in a very weird way. I don't understand why I can't paint the map there. And it's irking me in ways that you guys can't even comprehend. Like, it's really toying with my poor brain. Bloodstained was the same director. That explains many, many things. I should probably play Bloodstained. I always heard that it's very good. Italian nostalgia bait. I am all about nostalgia baits though. Like, I love fan fiction. Sorry, I mean fan service. I love when a story they are telling me it's just fan service. I know that I am weird, but hey. You don't think it's necessarily not nostalgia bait, but it's also done really well. I only ever heard people talking very highly of that. So I guess it shouldn't be terrible. Do I have to? Yes, there's still stuff in here that I haven't found. It is really a song that I am loving. The only problem is that usually when I find a song that I love in a video game, I add it to my workout playlist. This is not a good song for working out. This is absolutely not for that. I feel like this blood sign is definitely worth a try. I will have to remember that. I want the Castlevania OST because they are so good. They are very good. Do they sell them like in a cool looking vinyl box? Is there any company that wants my money? Probably no, because it's Capcom, it's Konami. And Konami seems to really not like having money. I know that it's weird, but that's how it feels. Like when they finally made some merch for Silent Hill, that merch was ugly, like really ugly. I don't know anyone who liked it. So I don't trust them on merch of Castlevania. Konami did a big collection of the best tracks from the main games, but it wasn't a vinyl. I don't know, it feels weird to me now to buy a CD. I know that it's stupid because I grew up buying CDs. But it's like, now for me it's vinyl or nothing. You think the soundtrack was released on vinyl? I will have to check it out. I still want to buy the Hollow Knight soundtrack. There is a vinyl for the soundtrack of the main game, and then there is a vinyl for the soundtrack of the Circus. And you can find both of them on a website called Fangamer, which is also the same place where I bought my t-shirt of Hollow Knight. Oh, they are selling it on Fangamer! That was literally the same website that I was talking about. I already bought stuff from them. I know that it's good. I know they are reliable. Like, I actually bought plenty of things from Fangamer. I also... well, I didn't buy it, was a present, but still, I can vouch. I got Zote, like a plushie of Zote from Hollow Knight, and I got a plushie of the Grab from Hollow Knight. And both of them are still in perfect condition after a few years. I also really don't feel like the prices are terrible. Like, of course it's not super cheap, but we're talking about video games merchandise, it's never really cheap. Stardew has an amazing vinyl, but it's like gold dust. We did get the Stardew Valley board game, and it was like finding diamonds. I think they also sell on Fangamer the art book of Stardew Valley, or at least they used to. It's kind of like, you know, like the old guidebooks from the 90s. You hear Silksong might come out. I don't know how I feel about Silksong at this point. I am terrified that even when it does come out, it's not going to be good. Because clearly they had many problems in making the game. Like, I understand a little bit of development hell. That can happen to everyone. I mean, at the end of the day, even Elden Ring got postponed of a couple of months, right? But I do feel like Silksong is in a dire situation, because there was a playable demo in 2019. I am not going to tell you how many years ago that was, because you guys will probably feel bad. But it was playable at Gamescom in 2019. It was, yeah, it wasn't like all of the game, of course, it was a demo, but it means they were definitely on the right track. And then what happened? The first time they said something about it, the first time they addressed the problem, they said, yeah, you know, we're a small team, some of us had COVID, so we couldn't work for a while, and that was absolutely fair. But I feel like we got, like, too little too late at this point. Like, we didn't get enough explanation for me to trust the project. It wasn't meant to be a full sequel first, it was meant to be a DLC. But I mean, in the moment they decided it was going to be a game, they should have been prepared. I guess they were really not prepared at all. And yes, my own personal theory, but like, who am I? It's really just a theory, is they probably weren't satisfied. Like, maybe they thought that it was too much similar to Hollow Knight. Maybe they thought it was not similar enough to Hollow Knight, like, you never know. And they basically remade it from scratch compared to the demo of 2019. Let them cook. I am just terrified because, like, how often does it happen that a game is in development hell, and then when it comes out, it was really worth it? Like, very often, development hell ruins a game. I don't want it to happen to Silksong. It seems to be very hard to paint the map properly around here. I guess I am not going to paint it. People get very impatient waiting for games, but you don't mind the wait. How else will you clear your backlog? You are not going to clear it anyway. I am sorry to tell you, this is a reality that I understood for myself a very long time ago. There is no such a thing as clearing your backlog. It is not going to happen. It can only become bigger. It can't become smaller. A neutron bomb? And yeah, I am usually not this impatient. I became impatient every single time I think the game was playable. And then somehow they decided to scrap it. I bet it was already very good. Like, I bet they were actually in the right direction. And then they changed their mind. You're back and it's Silksong Doom in time. It is. Because I don't know how I feel about the project anymore at this point. Like, will it really be good? This is not what I wanted to use. I was just feeling like there is something weird on the map. But apparently there is nothing at all weird on the map. These map tiles are a bitch to get. Watch someone need to transform into a dog underwater and swim to collect it. No, this is not the dog. This is a dog. I can't believe I am doing it. No, it's not counting them. It's really not counting them. It's okay. I mean, what really matters is that I know that there is nothing useful there. You know, the reason why I like to paint my map is that I need to know that I collected everything there and that I don't have to come back another time. So as long as it's very, very, very clear, it shouldn't be a problem. This is what happened with the BioShock Infinite development. They threw out completed work multiple times. I didn't play Infinite. I only played BioShock 1. How was Infinite when it came out? It felt too much like DLC, and they could only charge DLC prices versus full game release. Can I be honest? I think I would give them €100. Like, if it's the same level of quality as Hollow Knight, I always felt sick about the amount of money I paid Hollow Knight, because I paid Hollow Knight like €4, and like after I finished, I remember thinking I wish I paid 70. Like, I wish I could have supported them more than this. Even it wasn't for you. Can I break you? I can't break you. It felt very goofy and the story was incredibly pretentious. I very much like BioShock 1, but it's also the only one that I played. So I don't even know how is BioShock 2, even though I think it's good, or at least I heard many people saying it was good. Where am I going? I am going down here, but I don't want to go down here. I really don't. Like, it's actually one of the reasons why I ended up buying Hollow Knight merchandise. Not only because I wanted it, not only because I love the game and I wanted to have stuff from the game, but also because I was like, okay, now I am giving more money to them. Like, it really made me feel like for the amount of time I played Hollow Knight and the quality of the time that I spent with Hollow Knight, I just felt like I didn't pay enough. Is there any game that made you feel in the same way, guys? I'm trying to cast a spell. Okay. You can also gift the game to other people, but all the people I know played Hollow Knight because it was incredible, because it was really great. It was a different vibe from 1 and 2. There was only one thing I really didn't like about BioShock 1, and it was like, what was the need of putting dead cats around? Like, it's a trigger for me. That was really not something I wanted to see, and it was meaningless. Like, it didn't feel needed for the story or anything. But I am also aware that it's a very me problem. Armored Core 6 of them made you feel like they should have been $200 experience. For a second I thought you were saying that Armored Core 6 was in development hell. I was ready to be like, actually. But no, you meant games that you would have paid more. Well, I guess I should have paid Dark Souls 3 more, considering I played it for like 2,000 hours. Where am I going now? Up and right. I have no idea where am I supposed to go, like, to progress. Unless the progress is in that part of the map that I didn't paint. Hollow Knight is one of the very few games that I have literally no complaints about. Like, not a single complaint. I have complaints about my favorite games, but I have no complaints about Hollow Knight. Another game that I have no complaints about is Hades. I really can't find anything that I want to complain about. Like, Dark Souls 1 is my favorite game of all time. I can complain about Dark Souls. I have many things that I wish to complain about. But Hollow Knight, I wouldn't know what to complain. The gameplay was incredible. The boss fights made me feel satisfied after killing them. The world design was very, very, very good. The atmosphere was good, the story was good, sound design, incredible, music, incredible. Like, you know, if you analyze the game under every possible standpoint, I absolutely, I don't know what to complain about. Feel the same about Hades. I don't really think there is anything in Hades that I didn't like. I feel like Hollow Knight is very strong in every aspect. I really... The only other example that comes to my mind right now is Hades, and I am feeling very close to that about this game, even if I am just playing it now for the first time. Like, yes, the clock tower was extremely frustrating, but this game is also from 1997. Like, video games were frustrating in the 90s. That was the norm. The enemy design is great. The enemy variety is great. The combat feels rewarding because it makes you try different things. And because for every kind of enemy, for every area, there is something different that you might want to do. So I feel like this game is also very much something that I can't complain about. They should be Silksong, but they are trying to recreate something of the same quality, but it feels different enough to be its own game. Yeah, I think at some point they probably scrap everything they already made and basically remade it from scratch, because they were probably feeling like it was not different enough from Hollow Knight. I also feel like they might be trying to please two very different... I didn't want to do this. Two very different categories of people that it's impossible to please both at the same time, which is the old fans and the new players. It's very hard to please both, or at least to please them, let's say, in the same way. In general, I feel like sequels are very harsh. Because some people, if you make them too much similar, if you made them too much similar to the previous title, people are going to complain, oh, there was nothing new. If you make them too much new, people are going to complain, it doesn't even feel like a sequel, then you could have just made another game. Like, gamers are impossible to make happy. G-Star, hello, hello. Slow grab. Huh? You are the guy who stole my clothes?
So, you've made it this
Did you
far.
just did it again?
In the name of your father, cease this foolishness.
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Then for the master, I'll feast on your soul this night.
Yummy, the soul. Chat, do you ever feast on the soul of your enemies? Do you ever feast on them? Ow! I can't go through them. This was... You know what? I should probably not use that setup against bosses. It makes them too easy. Now, it's true that I did first try most boss fights anyway, but that setup is just... No. It's too much. It's way too much. But I feel like at this point I have so many HP. Oh, I really thought I could go on the other side. Cheesy, you heard it. Yeah, but like, whatever is going to be the final boss, I don't think I want to cheese him. I obtained the Eye of Vlad, so it means that now I have all 5 of them. Yes. No, relics. I am missing a few relics, by the way. I am missing one here, another one here. I am missing 2 of them. I really wonder, like, where? Unless both of them are obtained at the end of the game. Tooth of Vlad, Ring of Vlad, Heart of Vlad, Rib of Vlad, Eye of Vlad. So I do have 5. I do have 5 of them. Strength plus 10, Intelligence plus 10, Luck plus 10, Constitution plus 10, Avoid cars. Everything makes sense. Thank you, Obi. You know that because you have a PS4 but not PS5, so you can just play them on PC. If you ask me, every game should be on every platform. Like, at least on every platform of its generation. I'm gonna go say... maybe no. I am missing another familiar. A familiar and an upgrade for the mist form. And both are gettable before the end. I do want to get them. I do want to at least see what they are. I am not exactly in a hurry to end, because my collector edition of Elden Ring is not here yet. And my plan for the post-Castlevania was to unbox my collector's edition and like maybe start the DLC. So I don't even know if I am going towards the end. Come on! Ooh, I had a lag spike that I can't really explain. You call it the fart cloud. I can imagine the smell. Alucard sword. But do I really want to get rid of the shield rod? I mean, if I say that I am not going to cheese, if I say that I don't want to cheese the end, then maybe I could just use the Alucard. 90? Feels like cheesing anyway. Like, sorry. I guess wherever we are going, we are surrounded by cheese. Alucard sword has Alucard trademark special move. How do I do that? It's not the 2 battles at the same time. Down, forward, plus attack. Like this way? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Oh, shit! You didn't mean all together. Okay, but I can't do it anymore. Why I can't do it anymore? I'm sorry. That was the only time you're going to see it, apparently. Down, forward. Down, forward. At least I saw it once. I mean, I don't really think it's a matter of knowing how. I think it's the D-pad that is just not cooperating. Royal thumb from down to forward. Huh? It did work once. I am full of mana. I have all of the mana, don't I? Chat, this is the reason why I have not been using. Maybe I'll do better with the analog stick. It really doesn't seem consistent. It really doesn't seem consistent at all. There is the easiest input. I am using an Xbox controller. I have been told that the D-pad on the Xbox controller is not like the best. I can't really do it in a consistent way, so I shouldn't be doing it. I might be pressing attack too early. But weapons in the game have the input to do a special move. Yeah, but it's like, I can't. I have not been using any spell that requires a diagonal input, because as you can see, I can't. I am starting to feel very stupid. Like, not even with the stick. Sometimes it works. I think the problem is more when I press the attack. I think that is the real problem. No, definitely no. I think I am getting it. But I really don't think it's worth it. Because if I try to use it in a moment that I really need it, then it's terrible if I don't. I don't support macros. Teleporting room. Wait, hold on a second. There was an opening that I didn't see. All of this might explain why, when I was a kid and I was playing Tekken Tag with my friends, I simply couldn't win. Because I wouldn't do any sort of diagonal input. Like, not a single one of them. You don't use most of the moves. When you abuse Soul Steel, you just kind of move the controller around in half circle, back and forth wildly until it fires. So you just try randomly. Power of Sire? It's not a spell. Is it a relic? It is not a relic. No, but Power of tends to be a relic. But I only had 2 of them missing. And I still have 2 of them missing. So I have no idea what is the Power of Sire. Power of Mist? Power of Wolf? No. Were you an item? You were an item. Damages all the enemies. Okay. It's probably something that I will forget that I have. In Absorber, they let you do the teleport slash with 1 button. It's probably because, you know, it was more modern times. How come Marvel Collection is looking good? I do have a problem. I really never cared about Marvel. So usually whenever something is related to Marvel, I just, you know, I immediately don't care. A new type of enemy and she's a hot mommy? Hot mommy and I am not understanding how to fight. No! Don't throw cats at me! Don't do that! How am I gonna... I am not hitting them. I really feel like I am not hitting them. Chat, when is the last time? Don't throw black cats at me. I don't want to attack them. I understand I have to hit them from behind, but I can just get pushed. I didn't... Did I save after killing Death? I am not sure that I saved after killing Death. I refuse to attack Black Cats. I'm just not gonna do that. If I die, I die. Ooh, many bats. I'm gonna keep the clock, even though I am assuming that at this point of the game you can't really use it against many people. Bible, no, the Bible, I haven't really found it useful like ever. Those witches need a manservant. Maybe they need someone who can clean the litter box of all of those cats. I mean, there's many cats. I was saying I am going to ignore them, but they are not ignoring me. Have you played the Sorrow games? This is the first time that I play any Castlevania. So who was that person attacking me, causing all of that mess? Oh, it's you, okay. Frozen half. You know when I said I was not going to use the cheese weapon anymore? I am changing my mind. I am definitely changing my mind about that. They kinda really want me to use that. Does the Ice Witch need a servant? I don't know about her, because it doesn't really look like she needs anyone to clean the litter. I have to equip... No, not the helm. I have to equip... not you, not you, not you. Spike Breaker. They don't stay broken between one time and another that I come here, right? So it makes no sense to break them all. Any ladies that need a servant? Well, I do have a cousin. She used to be considered the most beautiful girl of her age in my town. And somehow, that didn't really work for her. Oh, you're coming back. It's very farmable of you. You know what? I said I was not going to use the cheese method. But people that never change their minds are people that I don't trust. He's Penny a crazy cat lady, of course I am. Oh, look at my HP. HP go brrrr. What does Dimple always say that I burn food? Dimple doesn't realize that I don't burn food. Dimple should know that I burnt an entire mocha pot. But not food. There is a deal breaker. Look at the bright side. My family doesn't live in Naples. I thought you had problems only with Naples, Mike. I didn't think you had problems with the entire Italy. Even though I do have problems with the entire Italy, so it's very understandable. Is this one of those places that if I stay there, I am going to get all of my mana back? It doesn't look like so. Burnt, no, it's caramelized. No, I think Dimple says that because I wish it was in one occasion, but in 2 occasions I burnt my mocha pot. Like, I forgot that I was making coffee. Getting your mana back slowly enough. I mean, true, but sometimes when you are in those holes, you get all of your mana back immediately. Just have to stay there for a few seconds. Look at my HP. Look at my HP going brrrr. Don't you love red bean bun? Red bean bun? Blue lives in Naples. I mean, that's possible. It is a very big city. It's one of the biggest cities of Italy. Statistically, a lot of Italians live there. But I thought you just didn't like living there. I didn't think you didn't like living in Italy as a whole. There is nothing more for me here, which means that I have to go on the right. Or at least I don't think there's something for me here. I'm gonna solve this witch problem. I am not even solving the witch problem very well. No, not the cat! Do not! I refuse. I am going to die. I don't want to attack one of the tiny cats. They did nothing wrong to me. Stop throwing black cats at me. I mean, I am okay, chat. You should always throw black cats at me. But not if you want me to harm them. I am just going to love them. Query, hi. Last boss will be a big ball of cats, like the one in the Naked Dudes. That wouldn't be the only time that I don't finish a game after all. I hate when video games make me fight against realistic animals. Like, it really makes me feel sick. If they look like a real one, I don't want to fight them. Ooh, this is going to be a problem. This is absolutely a problem. I can't even get close enough to her. But now I could. I just had to be patient. You tried making it a performer, but you gave up after a while. There is something free called 8-Bit Workshop, and you can learn to make NES games in C, which is a ton easier. And at the ball, I don't know what is the IDE inside your browser. You want to try again sometime, but you're so busy with other stuff. I would absolutely play a game that you guys make. What could possibly go wrong? Like, you know, you can't really make any game that is worse than Lords of the Fallen. I guess you can try, but that would be very hard. Integrated development environment. So, long story short, you don't need to install anything more. Oh, I'm out of mana. Out of mana! Did you play Basimus? I loved it, but I couldn't finish it because for whatever reason it was giving me migraines. Like, I tried to play it for a couple of days and like after 15 minutes playing, I was just always having a terrible headache. It's probably because of the font, if I have to guess. The new Lords of the Fallen or the old one? Yes. In both cases, you can hardly make a worse game. the font gave you I think it was like, you know, putting too much strain on my eyes to actually read that font. Maybe it was just the colors that was putting strain to my eyes. But it was really bad. And so even if I was liking pretty much everything. I was liking the combat. I felt very invested with the story. But it was like making me physically sick. We can go this way or we can go down. I feel like I haven't found a save room in a very long time. In a very long time. That was feasible. Necklace of J. And who is J? Jeff Bezos. I don't need a spike breaker anymore, by the way. So I guess I can change it. Necklace of J, +5 defense. I don't know. I mean, I have this dwarven necklace that gives 15. Which, by the way, I kind of feel like I should use instead of the Ankh of Life. By the way, are they Joseph? Joseph Joestar? I love it because it could be Joseph Joestar. When this game came out, JoJo was already running. It was already running for a few years. Did a secret thing under the librarian? I did for a while. I got one item. But then it wasn't giving me anything else, so I kind of didn't want to spend all day there. He gave me an axe. Still no save room? If you are not a save room, then why do you exist? This place looks extremely suspicious to me. I should try putting on the axe armor. This one.
What?
I can go super fast. I mean, it's not terrible. What is the defense though? The defense is 51 versus 56. But it's super fun. So I think I am going to keep it. Oh. No, I am not going to keep it. I can't jump. I can't do any... Okay, fine. I'm very sad, though. I am very, very sad. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We don't want to go there. Is that... I need to know. Is that the final boss? Is that going to be the final boss? No, okay. It was very important for me to know. Because if you told me, yes, it is the final boss, I was actually going to go and waste time somewhere. My collector edition didn't arrive. Chat, Castlevania has to last until my collector's edition of Elden Ring arrives. It was the full Italian finger? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Did you find the doctor? Dr. Acula! I want to rewatch Scrubs now. How was Scrubs so good? How is it possible they made something so perfect? Hi? What the... You are beautiful. Galamoth. But you are not really doing much though. Chat, did I break it? Okay, I can't just always stay in the same position and survive. Favorite character from Scrubs? The janitor. I know that it's probably the answer of most people, but the janitor. So if I go in mist form, he can't really attack me that way. I want to see if the time stop would stop those balls, but it's not even making them slower. Completely useless then. How did I end up between his legs? How did it happen? Dr. Cox for you, that will be the second. I actually did find Kelso very fun. Elven King, hi! You are not sure? It is like hi? You're not sure if hi? I guess I'm just going to stay here then. Or not. I don't just want to stay here. I might honestly die and never understand what was I supposed to do. Other than using the mist form. Is that just... Is this the secret? Mist form, go on the other side. Is this all? I mean, it seems to be very important. The game got a lot of content, good. Because at least so far, all of the content was incredible. Like, there was nothing that really felt like they added bullshit just to make the game longer. Which is something that happens very often with video games. Excuse me! I am not entirely sure about the fog strategy anymore. It did seem to work, but I am really not sure anymore. Ouch. Still nothing. This is absolutely not the right strategy, but then I am not understanding what is the right strategy. You never heard a bad thing about this game? Honestly? True. Potion! He turns around immediately. So this idea of transforming into fog and always be behind him, it really doesn't seem to be a good idea. The shield rod is a weapon rather weak. Why am I using the shield rod? You were right. I thought I was using the Alucard sword. I wasn't. I guess now I am going to try again, but using the right sword. I don't want to cheese him. Oh, sorry, I had that item. I completely forgot that I had that item. And yeah, I could just cheese him with the shield rod and the Alucard shield, but it would make me feel bad. Like, you guys say this was a good boss fight. Do I really want to do it? Why am I not? I was trying to transfer into Fog and it didn't let me. No, 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 bad. Bad attack. He is still alive and this is not... I don't understand the strategy. I actually don't understand the strategy. I mean, I guess what I am doing is kind of a strategy, but I don't think it's the right one. Then if it works, it works. He just got a lot of HP. Yeah, but there's always a way to not get it, or at least not excessively. Ready for the DLC? I might, if I finish this game early, I might even play it today already. Assuming that my collector edition arrives, which is a big assumption considering Italian delivery services. Watching It's Always Sunny yesterday and you got the episode where Mac comes out to his date. It's very It's Always Sunny episode, but surprising emotional. I don't think I have seen it. I only really watch... Like, I used to watch it when it was on TV, but then I stopped having a TV. And so it just didn't happen anymore. Doesn't the librarian sell you strategies only after you kill them? Like when it becomes pointless. I guess it's useful if you think you are going to become a speedrunner. Buddy, are you dying? It doesn't seem that Buddy is dying. It seems that Buddy is doing just fine. I am using literally all of my potions. But like, I'm not joking, I am using all of them. And I had many. I had like 10 or something. Because Lightning Storm is an opening, you can get behind him. I am trying to always go behind him. But now that I run out of mana, there is going to be a problem. Because I was going behind him with the mist form. I think I'm going to die. And do you know what is the problem? I don't know how am I supposed to do it. I am actually not sure that I understood how to do it. So we are probably going to go back in, and then I am going to have the same problem. He really seems to have a lot of HP. I still don't want to cheese him. I feel like if I go and cheese him, it will only last like 20 seconds. Do I really want to do that? I do want to make a change. Increases magic attack. I literally just drank, but I am going to drink again. 190%. Not bad. I think Anthony started playing it after me, and I think he said he played like 170%. So I already explored more. I probably want to use...
No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late now.
Today it only said it once. I have no idea why yesterday it said it twice. But I am happy that it's working. Lopin, hello, hello. Where is my sword? I'm trying to find my sword. I am not finding my sword. Alucard sword, there you are. And then I am going to save again. 196 plus for the complete ending. So, I am kinda close to that. With a bit of trickery, you can get above 220, I see. Before we go, I have to go pee. So if you can give me a moment, be right back. Hi! Did I accidentally equip the Alucard instead of Alucard? No, Alucard! Alucard! I did equip the right one. The one with 90 attack power, okay. Did I save again? Probably no. So I do want to save again with this sword. Fancy we have the best weapon in this game. You can't get it until the very end, and it makes any fight trivial. I do have a thing that makes every fight trivial, but I am kinda refusing to use it against this boss. Then if I am really going to struggle, I will use it, which is the shield rod used with the Alucard shield. Like, that is like very broken. That is extremely broken. But it makes the game feel silly. So do I really want to do that? What is the intended way here? Is my missed strategy stupid? It probably is. But I can't fly fast enough to avoid those. I can't really make it behind him. Do you want to know? It's difficult to set up. Wait, what? You mean that super mega strong weapon? You just stand a little bit away from him. Usually just use the lightning storm, then it's vulnerable. He is using these balls a lot. Sorry. See? You're just using the balls all the time. I feel like he's doing a little bit of everything. He's not just doing the storm. Like, see? Balls again. And I don't really think that going to a higher place is going to help me much. I landed a critical. I don't know if it was a critical because I was above. No, this time it didn't give me any critical. So that was probably not the reason. I can't even block them with my shield because I tried earlier and it didn't really work. I think I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Because it doesn't look completely wrong. It only looks non-particular effective, but not completely wrong. You want me to cheese him? You want me to actually cheese him? I could do that, because at the end of the day, who decided it's cheesing? To me, it really just looks like a setup that you can find inside of the game. You know, it's very From Software fun to call cheesing something that is literally just a weapon. No one said that. No, people have been... Every time that I am using the shield rod with the Alucard shield, people have been saying that I am cheesing. And I mean, it does feel that way. But also, it's just a game setup. I have to spam as long as I am in a safe position. I am no longer in a safe position and I don't have enough mana to stay in the mist form. He has 12,000 HP and I'm doing 63 per hit. Which is really weird, I am supposed to deal 90, am I not? I wonder if there is another part of his body that takes better damage. He's dead, okay. So there is a part of his body. Good luck getting there though. I tried to land on him. That was my entire plan. Nope. It doesn't really seem to be easy. If at least I could fly faster, I would just be able to jump on his face from above. But I can't really fly faster. No, I don't really have an easy way to hit his head. Regeneration! Gravity jump! I literally just tried. Stopping time doesn't do anything. This landed. But how often does it actually happen? Nope. You have to do it and you have to do it like precisely in the right position, or you are going to hit him before you can attack his head. Why I keep pressing the wrong button, by the way. Nope. I really wish I had something better than the clock. Excuse me, why are you not working? Why is the gravity jump not work? I have no idea what was the problem. If they had gear that for lighting, it would be a huge help. I can check it out. Like, I might actually have it. Can you stop? I really have problems with inputs. Sometimes I have problems even with the gravity jump. Like, look, I am not jumping. It's down and up. But sometimes I just don't jump. This guy took forever for you to kill. I am really not... I'm really not sure of what is the easiest strategy that doesn't involve having broken weapons. This is a strategy that doesn't involve broken weapons. You just attack him and you use literally all of your potions and you even revive. And then later, when you are going to be against the final boss, you are going to regret that you have used so many potions against him. This is the strategy. And I can already see regret in my eyes when I am really going to need something, but no, I don't have it. But it doesn't matter, I am going to save anyway. What is done, is done. You didn't actually get it until your third playthrough many years later, and that was an achievement. I am assuming the game that, like... Is it on retro achievement? I didn't check. I would have not minded the idea of trying to get the achievements. Is face tanked down? Yes. Sometimes face tanking is a feasible strategy. Maybe it's not the best, but it works. The washing machine and dryer tore a hole in one of your underwear at the seams. You had to throw it out. I mean, maybe it was old. I feel like when your underwear becomes old, it very easily breaks. Ruby circlet. Gas cloud. So this is the famous fart you guys were talking about. Does it mean that I can attack? Oh, I am yellow. So probably now if I cross through people, I can deal damage. If I have to assume. Did you miss the giant dying? Yes. I face tanked him. I am sure there were many strategies, but my strategy was to face tank him. I know for sure that if I used the shield rod, he would have just died. Did you face tank him too? Did you use the shield rod strategy? I didn't want to. Like, that makes the game too easy. In a way that it's not always fun. It's fun while you are just cleaning the areas. It's not fun, like ruining a boss fight that way. Where is it I have to go now? It's one of those times that I am not seeing any openings, which doesn't mean that there are no openings. It really just means that I don't see them. You didn't know the shield rod strat until the last boss. When you did it by accident, I see. Where do I want to go? I'm trying to see if I see any door. Send Walker kill you over and over. Okay, that's amazing. Like, thank you for letting me know. Because I thought that I was the problem. I thought that I kept dying. Fly in the upper right corner and smack him in the face until dead. You mean smack him, like, with the fireballs of the bat? It doesn't really deal damage, though. A lot of retro achievements set are made by people who play the game a million times and looking for weird extra challenges, so it would have not been good for a first playthrough. Where do I want to go? I'm trying to see if there is any door on the map. You thought the spell just boosted all your stats, and then you watch the boss health melt away. Yeah, I don't want to use it against bosses. It's possible that I have to go down, like, kinda to the left, to the right, sorry. You meant PlayStation trophy? Oh, I thought you meant, like, retro achievement. You know there is retro achievement, which is, it's a website where you can find achievements for old games that originally didn't have achievements. That is really the only part of the map that I see still kinda open. I don't really see any other opening. A bit of map completion to go, and I am ready for the end. True, but I don't really know where. I am still missing one relic, by the way. I am still missing one of them, which is apparently a familiar. Chat was telling me earlier that it's a familiar. Those achievements are not fun at all. I want to be extremely honest. I almost never care about achievements because most of the times they make you do stuff that you wouldn't normally do. Like, a lot of times you end up having to farm for something, and like, not everybody enjoy farming. I thought that Bloodborne was perfect when it comes to achievements. Because all of the things that were required were things that literally just made you play the game. And it's true that they made you go, for example, in the Chalice Dungeons. But the Chalice Dungeons were part of the game, so it made sense. But there was no bullshit farm for this weapon, no bullshit farm for this amount of items. Nothing required you to kill bosses in a specific way. Getting over 200% completion is a fun achievement. I mean, PlayStation 1 didn't have achievements though, so I am assuming that I am not getting any achievements. I am definitely unfamiliar with the familiar. I don't even know if I have missed in the upside down castle or in the regular version. Like, I literally have no idea where it could be. Where am I going? There is nothing on the left, so I do want to go down. Demon's achievements are super annoying. I remember getting the platinum, but I remember getting the platinum literally just because it was content for the stream, not because I thought it was a good idea. Like, if I wasn't a streamer, if I was just playing Demon's Souls, I would have never done it. Feels like you have missed a great boss. Yes, you did. I face-tanked him. I literally just face-tanked him. And I used probably all of my potions. But I guess it was worth anyway. Dark Souls 1 had that one annoying achievement where you had to get all of the rare weapons, one of which you had to kill channelers for. And like, I got lucky because I only had to farm for like 40 minutes. And I feel like, you know, considering that the best strategy is to kill one of them and then reset, then go back, kill that one, reset, I really have a feeling that it was lucky that it only took 40 minutes. I didn't remember this place. And I thought that I ended up in a new place. You have to kill Sif 3 times. And it's literally the only boss you have to kill 3 times. Which means Miyazaki clearly doesn't like dogs. Which also explains why dogs in all Souls games are so annoying. Because I guess he really doesn't like them. Am I closer from the other side? I am not particularly closer from the other side. I'm just gonna keep going this way. I like the axe more than the diamond. But like, way more. Entering Platinum was much easier than a lot of Souls games. It's not even a much of easier, it's like, you really just have to play the game. I appreciate when a Platinum only requires you to play the game. What is that thing down there? Nothing, apparently. Like, Bloodborne was the same. You really just had to play the game and do everything in the game. The Devil Familiar pushes it. Is it gonna do it even if it's not, like, particularly strong in my case? Because it's definitely not strong in my case. He's floating around me. You figured the one out in a whim and you were so elated that you solved it. It doesn't really seem that my demon is planning to do anything at all. He's just standing there, not even particularly menacing. He's doing nothing. Fine. I guess I don't need that. Leave the room and come back in. Would it really change? Oh, okay. Apparently it did change.
This switch hasn't been pressed yet.
Oh, poggers. Poggers, dude. Bird people. This music is really unsettling. This is the most unsettling. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely the most unsettling. And this is a new place. Three attacks to kill them, okay. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Not too bad. You don't think any achievement should ever require beating the game more than once. I am okay with that. Like, it's really just an excuse for replayability. But I am not okay when you are required to farm. Like, nobody likes it. Nobody wants it. Ooh, okay. It did feel weird. Another life apple, which is a good reason to not go around with the fairy at the moment. Because I really don't want the fairy to maybe use it against someone that is not that strong. Like, maybe I just die because I am distracted. Buddy, I don't even need to kill you. Are you aware? Are you aware that I am trying to kill you for sport? I don't think he's aware. But now he's dead. You had ones like beat the game without saving or beat the game only using a knife. Yeah, those are the kind that I don't like. I definitely don't like. You know, not everybody's a challenge runner. It is fun and everything when you enjoy the challenge, but not everybody should be asked to play in that way. And I know that achievements are not mandatory, but I feel like it is a good way to give you a direction. You know, depending on the game, having a direction to follow is actually very cool. Deluxing, hello, hello. There is a beautiful emote. I have not played Shadow of the Colossus. And I want to be very honest, even if it pains me, it looks extremely boring to me. I have been hoping all of my life that I am wrong, and that one day I'm going to try it and then figure out that it's great. But by watching it, it always looks extremely boring to me. Like a lot of walking, a lot of just going around. But I do want to play it one day, because it's like Miyazaki's favorite game. It's a very somber game. I tend to not appreciate too much. Definitely want to go and save if these 2 people, 3 people, many people let me. If these many people let me. I thought it was 2 of them. Definitely a little bit more than 2. Not anymore. It is incredibly atmospheric. I need to be constantly, like, my level of attention, my focus has to be constantly like put there. You put a taxi sim game hoping it would be like truck sim. It was not. I had a sponsorship a while ago for a taxi game, and like it was fun, but it was fun because it was janky. So, like, there was no simulation at all. Did you buy the one in the city of Barcelona? It could be the same. If it's that one, it's fun because it's like super janky, and I appreciate sometimes playing a janky game. But it was really not simulating anything at all. Down and then right. Is this the remastered version? No. This is the PlayStation 1 version. Are they very much different? Like, did they add a lot of stuff? Is the reversal between bosses very quiet? I mean, to make you understand what is my problem, I don't like Breath of the Wild. And the reason why I don't like Breath of the Wild is that I find it insanely boring, having to go from one boss to another. Like, there is too much nothing in between. So if it's that kind of traversal, I wouldn't like it. Breath of the Wild is boring. I never finished it. There is just really too much nothing between one dungeon and another, between one temple and another. No people running around empty space on a horse. Yeah, it's the same reason why I always say I prefer Dark Souls 3 over Elden Ring, like, big time. Because it makes me feel the same way. Can I go the other way? No. But there must be a way for me to go that other way. Are you really telling me that I can't? Like, maybe with... No, the fog is going to be interrupted as well. Suppose that this is very dense, not as much roaming. I am hoping so. But I mean, I trust them, because DLCs have always been the best part of From Software games. So I know for sure it's going to be a great experience. Osafune Katana! I can finally be a whip. I just had to wait so far into the game. Oh, it's a 200 weapon. I didn't like any that I have tried so far. So I am assuming I wouldn't like that one either. Here the map was bigger than Lingrave and Caelid combined. I heard it's basically the same size as Dark Souls 3. But I feel like, you know, there is so much I heard, she heard, he said, she said, that we really just have to see it for ourselves. Where do I have to go, chat? I don't see... Like, all of this part that you see not painted, it's literally just bad pixels in the water. Am I missing any other door? Center of the map and I am done, but I can't be done. It's not the right time to be done. Is there any side content that I can do? You will have to moon jump to the waterfall to get those sections. But I mean, I know that there is nothing there. Your character is in front of Michaela, ready to go in the morning. My character is Michaela. I am going to enter the DLC with a character whose name is Michaela, and like it's a Michaela inspired build. Top right. No, it's just water. It's just bad pixels of water. I do want to get that familiar. Is it in this place or is it in the other world? It's releasing at 11 PM, so you're gonna be loading up coffee. Now, if I don't get to start it today already, then I am just going to wait for the stream tomorrow. Every square gives you map percent if you care. I mean, I kinda care, but the problem is that I have a hard time understanding how. Like, how am I supposed to... See? It's not making me go through there. It's just not making me go. It's not painting the map. I can try to go all the way up. Near a safe room, red square. Near a safe room. I'm not really seeing any opening near any of the squares. Like where? The gravity jump goes through. I definitely don't. But this is probably going to do... This is doing the trick. This is actually doing the trick. And this is me trying to do the gravity jump. Which I am not being able... Okay. I still don't really think this is the right solution. Because it's not. It's like 4 square left from that save room. From like the closest save room. I really don't see. 3rd save room on the right. And there is an opening. There is an opening that I haven't explored. We need to go in the room above. I got the Osafune katana, yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Looks like it opening without room. I am not seeing the opening. I saw it! I saw it! It's all the way. Okay, I saw it. I know what are you talking about. Matt, you really have a great sight, way better than mine. From here I am just assuming that there is not much that I can do. No. Still no. Still no. Chat. Now I can't even do the gravity jump anymore. You can jump kick through the waterfall. Right now I can't even do the... Okay. But I can't really go very much high. Am I supposed to keep doing the same input? No, it doesn't work. Why not just fly? It's not painting the map. I flew up many times. It's just not painting the map. Get to gravity jump repeatedly. That is what I was trying. Maybe you can. I can't. I'm jumping too early. I have a severe case of premature jump. See, you go all the way up. Nope, we go down. And this is the same place that I already painted, so I don't really need it too much. No. I don't really seem to be able to repeat the input while I am... Okay, hold! I did repeat the input while mid-air. But then I can't really go on the side. So I am not really sure that this is going to paint the map.
You're beautiful.
Thank you! Have a great night, Tatsuya! Lost them. And I'm still not painting anything. I can do it diagonally. Huh? No, this might be too much complicated for poor me. I mean, I am doing all of this literally just for some map completion that I don't even know if it's really useful. So maybe I shouldn't be worrying about it, and I should be going checking the room that it's open. Not from here, unless... No, not from here. With practice I get it. I don't even know if it's useful. I don't even know if I am supposed to do it. Can I go from here? I can go from here. Like, I understand, or at least I think I understand, from some things that you guys said, that you need a certain amount of percentage of map discovered, or you are not going to get the ending. But I think I discovered many places, so maybe it's enough. Like, there aren't that many new places for me to explore. And you were telling me that painting the water is going to make that big of a difference? Should be very close, probably over 196 once I get to the center. I mean, I have already discovered the center though. But there is that one place where I haven't been, which of course I saw earlier, and now okay, I see it again. I do see it again. I'm hungry. It's 4 PM. I am not supposed to be hungry. I don't know what is my problem. Chat, why am I hungry? I had pasta for lunch. Can you say a hot Elden take? It can't be hotter than my takes. I already have the hottest takes. You were hungry too. Did you have breakfast? I feel like if you didn't have breakfast, then your hunger is justified. But I had breakfast, and then I had lunch. So why am I hungry? This is my problem. I had tortellini, everybody. You like the goatskin duo? You know. I used to hate them. I used to hate them very, very, very much. But now I feel like they are not even the worst. Like, I think there's so many worse bosses in Elden Ring that I don't even hate the Godskin duo. It's all the worst part of Bloodborne. No. Like, I really don't see anything in common with Bloodborne. But I do always say that Elden Ring is... oh! This is the place! I can't go there? How do I go there? I keep saying that Elden Ring is basically the initial part of Ashes of Ariandel. You know, big open map, big animals that if you kill them, something is going to be different later. It's kinda just like that. There is a save room somewhere around here. Which is cool and everything, but I am not sure that it's going to lead me to the opening. No, I thought this was going to be the save room. This is not the save room. But this is the room that I didn't find, right? So it wasn't really that useful. In the Chalice Dungeons of Bloodborne, there's some of my favorite bosses. It's true that it's very much repeated, but some of the boss fights down there are actually my favorite. Surprise, Sekiro never got a DLC. Miyazaki defined it as smaller project in scope. I am on the way. Oh, I thought it was here. It wasn't here. I saw it again. Man, it really makes a difference not using the cheese while exploring. Maybe I do want to use the cheese while exploring. This was another part of the map that I didn't get. Get spelled on, buddy. Get absolutely spelled on. We did close the room here. Oh my lord, what are you? Lesser demon? Lesser than what though? Lesser than who? Who decides? Are you telling me that someone made a tier list of demons? Is that what you were telling me? This is all new. And that guy wasn't hard for being a demon. Lesser than a great demon. That makes sense. High potion. Useful. But I was expecting something more. But this is still not the place where I was trying to go. So we can still go. He did drop a fire something. I didn't notice. Chat, did it drop a fire something? Was the fire something a weapon? They probably have Tournament of Demon. Oh, it's a fire sword. I don't really think it can be better than my sword. Because my sword is incredible. My sword is love. My sword is life. Now... Okay, I am on the right way. It does a cool explosion! I am a very simple person. I am a very simple person. What is the name? Not you? These are shields? Chat, what is the name? You don't think it dropped? But Skull saw it. Did you not get it? I don't know. Like, I didn't see myself picking up anything. But Skull saw a fire something. So I was assuming that I did. Right then, hello. This is the most annoying room in the game? No, sorry, I'm joking. This is no clock tower. There is a save room. Before I continue, I actually do want to go and save. I feel like it would be smart. Ha! No, this is okay. No, I'm still on the right way. Ha! I was actually trying to plunge attack. I know there is a way, but I guess I didn't press the right buttons. Now, we save here, since it was a very long way. Once your defense and HP are super high, pretty much those spike things are the only things that can hurt you. And the laser of the Nova Skeleton. The laser of the Nova Skeleton can always hurt me. And the Fleamen can still hurt me inside. The Fleamen make me feel hurt. Maybe I am not hurt on a physical level, but I do feel hurt. How am I supposed to attack something that I can't see? I love that this enemy is called Gremlin. Like, they could have called him Goblin. That would have been a little bit, you know, more franchise-free. But no, they called him Gremlin. How am I enjoying it? With a controller. Mostly with a controller. Then definitely my eyes are also playing a role in the enjoyment. I am definitely also enjoying it thanks to my eyes. I guess I would probably enjoy it a little less if I wasn't sitting. So in a way, also thanks to my butt. My brain. I am assuming that my brain is also doing something. Not much, because I mean, it's my brain. I am prepared for a toxic comment. I always say that I am virtually untrollable because there is nothing that you guys can tell me that it's worse than the things that I heard in real life growing up. So I am super prepared. But this butt is a source of enjoyment. I haven't been to the gym in a while, so I don't know how enjoyable it is at the moment. It's, you know, it's not really very firm. But I am doing my best. I feel like it's extremely important to have a nice butt. And I also feel like it's extremely important that I do go towards the center of the map, right? You make fun of my favorite game all the time. I mean, my favorite game has so many problems. Like, can you imagine when your favorite game, half of it really kinda sucks? Can you imagine? Leave me alone, buddy. Buddy, thanks. Appreciate you a little bit less. I'm just going to... That was me trying to cast a magic. My devil is useless, he's doing nothing. And I don't know what was I supposed to do to make him more useful. Like, do they become better the more you play with them? What is my favorite game? It's Dark Souls. Like, the first Dark Souls. A good 40% of the game sucks. The familiars are pretty bad until you get them to level 50. Do you have to play with them? Like, is that the way you level them up? You keep them with you and they become better? Is that the idea? No! Don't do this to me. Absolutely hating this invisible enemy. You know what? I am going to go back to the previous setup. At least I can get HP back. Where's my shield rod? Shield rod. You are right, I didn't try the new mist. You are very right. I didn't really profit of the fact that I deal damage now. But the mist also consumes a lot of mana. I am Italian. You probably aren't, though. I think you are just trying to speak Italian to me. Because if you were Italian, you will know that it's Italiana. You know, Italian is a gendered language. So I'm assuming I am. But you are probably just someone who studied Italian. You just know a few words. I knew. I knew. Where am I going? How do I make it to the center in the quickest possible way? Probably with the mist form. Probably the game made me find that mist word, the mist thingy, just so that I can go there kinda quick. Up, okay. Then I guess I don't even need to fight these people. This is an anti-venom, I think. Mana Prism! Way more useful then. Way more useful. Guten Abend! That is good morning, isn't it? No! That is Guten Tag? I find it fun. Because one of the first times that I saw someone in Germany saying hi, I always thought that it was gluten. And I was like, gluten? Like you say hello by saying gluten? I mean, I enjoy gluten, but not that much. And then I realized that no, it's gluten. It's very annoying that I can't go through there. But I guess we can just take it from here. That was also bad. Slightly better, and I am getting HP back as well. Ravenhan, hello! Gluten oven! I mean, I love gluten. I would probably say hi to someone by wishing them a great gluten. It makes sense to me. Great gluten to you all. You're going to order pizza soon? Great gluten. Great gluten, Anthony. I've been resisting the call of pizza. I said I was on a diet. I am behaving as a person on a diet. Beep beam 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 beam. Beep beam 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 beam. Beam 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 beam. Down. You said go to the center. I don't know like exactly the center where, but I guess I will go towards the center. I was about to ask, how did you manage to find where to go when the game was new? But you probably had a guide. You know, back in the 90s it was normal to buy a game and then buy the guide. That is probably how most people found. Bim 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 bim. Gluten is good, but not as food. Listen. Don't listen. I have 22 HP. You shouldn't listen while I have 22 HP. Hold on a second. Fairy scroll? No. Fairy card? Yes. Can she heal me real quick? Girl, you have one job. Thank you for doing your job. Appreciate. You never knew anyone who bought guides except for the game store employees. Everybody around me bought all of the guides. Like, literally all of them. My mom used to buy all of the guides for Final Fantasy games. So, like, even someone that didn't play that many games, like my mom, even she bought the guides. You suggest me to save before we travel to the center? I mean, there has to be a save close to the center, right? You're the guide for with Zelda, Pokemon, and Kingdom Hearts. That makes sense. No, I am too much down. He's in a better place now. I mean, we've been talking about Germany. So I guess you sent him to Germany. You just played the game and figure it out and talk to other gamers. It was very common. Like, maybe I think that it was very common to buy a guide. Because most of the games that I played when I was a kid were Final Fantasy. And like, good luck. Far to the right, there is a room on the same level. I do see that. I wouldn't call that the center of the map. We also suggest do not use the Chrysagrim. You are now assuming that I remember what is the Chrysagrim. That is my jewel, right? No, my jewel is the Nalgramir. So I guess I am not using any Chryslamir. Or at least I think. We read the guide and a friend played the game! That is actually how my mom and I played all of Final Fantasy games. Like, one day I would play and she would read, and then another day I would read and she would play. Are you the place? Oh, you are the place? Your friends and you always say there was cheating. Anyone caught using a guide was considered not a gamer. So basically you were From Software fans before From Software started making Souls games. If I go there now, it's the end of the game. It shouldn't be a problem because my neighbor said that she has my collector's edition. And then I also have to win. I also actually have to win. That is not where I want to go. I mean, let's be real. Is there anything that I should still doing? Like, do I have something more? Because this map looks very complete to me. And the map on the other side also did look very complete to me. You can go down below real quick to pick your favorite special weapon. Down where? I don't see any opening. Gamers would be real hard. Or games. And the Google answer only existed for those guides. Or GameFAQ guides people handmade. Yeah, the guides were absolutely mandatory if you ask me. The room beneath me, I have been there. I have already been there. There was... I guess if there was something, I found it. Oh, this is what you mean! This sort of your favorite weapon. I don't know what to expect. So I am just going to go with the cross. But just because I really don't know what I should expect. You play a game and maybe a video game magazine would have tips for the guide for the game would be like 20-40 bucks. I also remember buying so many many of those magazines because they had demo discs and so I could try the games and that was also very amazing. Never got to buy Final Fantasy games on the SNES, but the neighbor girl had them. She will bring them over and read the dialogue in character as you play them. Yeah, see, like, it was very nice to have, guys. I still have my Final Fantasy X, my Final Fantasy VIII, and my Final Fantasy X2, but we don't talk about it. I still have those guides. Chat, I really think there was nothing left in the game for me. Or at least nothing like really meaningful. I really feel like I have done most things. The map looked very full. You're a guy for Morrowind and Oblivion, and I understand why. Considering how tough they were. At least compared to Skyrim. I'm dying. Was X2 really unspeakable? I don't know what is this Final Fantasy X2 you were talking about. Never heard of that before.
Mamma mia!
Totnar, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for the 5 months. Thank you for being here today. Hope you're doing good. You probably arrived just in time for the end? Or so it seems.
You have done well in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
So you are the one who was controlling Belmont.
He was giving us the shaft.
I am the dark priest called Shaft. This world must be cleansed.
Oblivion
in
is
the
tough.
forge of chaos.
Oblivion is tough compared to Skyrim.
Why did you make Belmont
You know,
Lord
in
of this
comparison.
castle?
For centuries, vampire hunters have defeated
Mamma
evil
mia!
with holy power.
Who did that?
But if
I
true
actually,
vampire hunters
Gelsynth!
were to fight
It
each
was
other,
lagging. I didn't actually
But
see
Belmont's
the name. I
power
was
is
like,
supreme
I
among
heard the
vampire
sound,
hunters.
but there is nothing.
None other could
Thank you for the
defeat
sound.
It is
Welcome.
large.
What is large? This
That's
game.
why I removed him as a threat by making him into lord of this castle.
This game is very large.
your
Thank you
plan
for the
has
beast,
failed.
and thank you again for the sub.
Has it indeed?
So Shaft
We'll see what
is the
happens
real
after I
evil, not
destroy
Dracula.
Your weak human side.
Shaft is the real deal. Who did that? Colin! Thank you so much for the beats. Thank you for starting a high train. Which means that I am absolutely not going to focusing on the game, but that's fine. Oh, what? Not sure of how to deal. Okay, you don't just stay down. Lopen! Lopen bought a train ticket.
Go train.
Lopen is part of the train. This is working pretty well, and I can do it another time, and I will do it another time. Was that really so easy?
You claim to love the darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity.
Was it really?
My goal is achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing
It is
flames of
You
large.
must focus. I am trying to understand what is going on.
You
Like,
must
we
focus.
killed the shaft, and it was like, uh-oh. I was about to say, and that was too easy. But that is not the only one that we have to kill. And we don't even get to save in between.
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
I was hoping we would
chat,
not see each other again.
Dracula
I can't allow
Dracula
you
is
to leave here, father.
kinda hot.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you
Humans!
forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No. But neither
Mr.
do I
Wilson,
seek
hi.
revenge against them.
Still uttering the same nonsense. No matter. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join
I
me
was drinking just now.
remaking this world.
Dracula, in the name of my
This
mother,
scene is announced
I will
by the High
defeat
Train
you
Cats.
again.
I mean, they are part of the great dialogue, which is always very well written. You don't look like Dracula at all. Chad, do you remember when I said he was hot? Well, I changed my mind. He's not particularly hot. I'm sorry. I have been lying. I have definitely been lying. Thank you for gigantifying an emote. This is so trippy. This is like the trippiest thing ever. Can I do it again? Yes, I can. It is lovely that if I get hit, I get hearts back. Which makes it so that I can use the cross many times, even if it's very expensive. And it shouldn't be a problem if I am getting hit, because I have plenty of potions and I have the favorite. Is it making the bitrate go crazy? The character design is fire. I love them. I love enemy variety and enemy design of this game. It was incredible. Like, really, really incredible. I keep using the cross. He doesn't seem to like it. Colin, thank you for gifting us up to the community. Willy Hip Hop GTA, enjoy your remotes. And I guess enjoy GTA. Chat, when the next GTA comes out, it's going to be extremely hard for me to not try and do something stupid, which is role-playing as a mob boss, since, you know, I am Italian. And I think that might be really fun. Am I really out of potions? Am I seriously? I think I am out of potions. I used them all against that other boss. I have shortcake. I have lunch. But it's really not the same as a good potion. Come on, I don't want to die. And I did die anyway. Wait, but I do have a second chance. I knew that I had it. I literally just found it before coming here. Not a better time to have full-course meal. I mean, you could say that it was a family dinner. Is he getting HP back when he summons the people? When he summons the enemies and then he splats them. Are you guarding? Chat, I don't see where I am. Oh, I don't see where I am because I was fogged, that's why. Too many things on the screen do that to me.
Whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
Return from whence you came.
How is it that I've been so defeated?
He was guarding the poison damage. Yeah. I didn't. There was too many stuff going on the screen. I didn't even realize that I was poisoned.
What profit is it to a man if he gains the world?
Just in time, the hype train finishes as I win.
Matthew 16:26, I believe.
I have seen that Matthew 16:17 referenced in many Twitter bios.
Last words.
And I always thought that people were just,
"Do not hate
religious.
humans.
Now
If
I
you cannot
understand
live
that
with them, then
no,
at least do them no
they
harm,
are gamers.
For theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity."
Understandable because it's kind of hot.
Forgive me. Farewell, my son.
You love the voice acting. I kind of wish every game, every modern game, had this sort of voice acting. So all that we have done, it was because our mother said, let's not really make the life of humans even harder. They are really struggling, and I mean, I am definitely struggling. Probably Lisa was like, they already have to pay taxes. Do you really want to make their life harder? Did JoJo influence Castlevania, or did Castlevania influence JoJo? How old is the first Castlevania? Because JoJo started in like 1984. We always assume that JoJo is a modern thing. It's not.
So you made it.
Alucard,
86.
I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
I
Fear
mean, not really.
I had my own reasons for
Yeah,
destroying
exactly.
him.
It wasn't your fault.
Must have been painful
86.
for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember.
And I
that
think
the only
JoJo
thing
started in
necessary for
84.
evil to triumph
But I
is
might be
for
wrong.
good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
87?
The blood that flows in
So
my
it's
veins is
JoJo
cursed.
that took
'Twould be best
inspiration
for this
from
world if I were
Castlevania,
to
not the
disappear
opposite.
forever.
I see.
Farewell,
I see.
then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard,
Can I
Don't you
kiss you?
want to go after him, Maria?
Yes, go, Maria.
no, it's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again. And on
They are
that
hinting
day,
at a
maybe.
sequel.
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting
Isn't Maria
for
the
us.
girlfriend?
Yes. Let's
Isn't
get out
Maria
of
the
here.
girlfriend of Richter? Is she telling Richter, I would really like to fix him? She should have wiggled at him. This was really a masterpiece, guys. I am super happy that I played it. Like, super, super, super happy. I didn't get the best ending. In your ending, she ran after Alucard. But in my opinion, this is the best ending. I thought she was the girlfriend of Richter. No, Richter is married. I really thought that Maria was a girlfriend. Like, I guess I took it wrong. And yeah, really, truly a masterpiece. There is nothing in particular that I feel like complaining about. Like, the only thing that I am complaining about is the clock tower. But apparently the clock towers are always like this in Castlevania games. You say Richter's girlfriend in Round of Blood. Okay, if Maria wasn't the girlfriend of Richter, then she should have gone. She should have went, she should have... whatever. Like, whatever is the right way. She should have gone behind Alucard. But I really thought they were together. I will definitely eventually play Round of Blood as well. I heard Round of Blood is the second best, and so I do feel like I should. This is the same singer as Snake Eater. I can hear that. What a dream. We played this recently and you felt the same you felt when you first played in the 90s. Yeah, it's incredible. My favorite thing is the enemy variety and how, even if there was a lot of variety, the quality was always top-notch. Like, I love the design of the enemies, I love how many of them were around, I love the way they attack, the way they move. Like, I feel like the enemy department is my favorite of the game. I am happy that not every boss was super hard. It's a game you keep coming back to, I can see why. There is a lot to do in New Game Plus too, so it is worth playing in New Game Plus. What is my final score? Is this better than the ideal Silk Song? I mean, I have a hard time. I like all of the things that make me say Hollow Knight is better are things that are very much related to how modern Hollow Knight is in comparison. Like, of course I did like the graphics more in Hollow Knight, but this was 1997. For 1997, it did look amazing, like really great. And like, I guess, like, of course the voice acting was terrible, and the story is narrated in a very simple way. And so probably I would have loved it more if there was a little bit more of a, like, developed dialogue. But again, it was 1997. I have to be happy there was voice acting at all. It's hard to straight compare games from different eras. Yes, I agree. Like, I always try to compare them in a way like, if this game was released on the same year, then how would it be? If Hollow Knight was released in 1997, it would probably not have the same, like, depth in the story. If you want to see how bad 96 could look, play Daggerfall. I was playing games in 1996. The only reason why I didn't play this game growing up is that I was so young in 1997. My parents were still buying games for me. Like, they were deciding what I could play and what I couldn't. I started making my own decisions about it around, like, 2002. Until then, I would play whatever they wanted me to play. And I have to say, at least they had good taste. The term Metroidvania exists because of this game. Yeah, of course, I will also play Metroid. I don't feel like play them one after the other, because they are probably very similar, at least in concept. So I don't really want to play them one after the other. But I do have great news! I am not going to play them one after the other, because we have Elden Ring. We have the DLC of Elden Ring. There is definitely going to be an interval between these and the next retro. But yeah, it was really great. It was absolutely great.